Does does this look like it's gonna be like sexual? Because that's not what I want. I want it to be like cozy. Um, there's also a desk. Yeah. Okay, I'm having an absolute blast. Hi, welcome. Okay. Hey, my name is Maggie Winters, and welcome to Maggie on the Road. This is going to be a new YouTube series of me when I'm on the road. Bye. I'm a stand up comedian from Chicago, and I'm currently on the road with Fibula, aka Connor Wood. He and I are doing stand up tour. He and I are doing stand up tour. We do stand up tour for you. I think I shouldn't do this. I meant to do this in Salt Lake City, but this microphone, the one I got, was for a different iPhone. Why do they keep making different holes? Why do they keep making different holes? And I guess they keep making different things to put in those holes too. We need one hole. When it comes to technology, we need one hole and we need one thing to put in that hole. And that my voice sounds like this because 3 weeks ago I had flu B. And this is important because flu B was the one that was prevented if you got the flu shot. And I forgot. Okay. I went to the CVS to get a prescription. I went to the CVS to get a prescription. And they were like, do you want to get your flu shot? And I was like, I'm traveling in 2 days, so I don't want to, sometimes you can get sick from the flu shot. And I don't think I ever have, but I thought this time, like, what if I do? And so I didn't get it. And then all of a sudden it's March and I have flu B. And what's unfortunate is I do think flu A is trending. I do think it's trending. So to be off trend and feel like shit, and then 3 weeks later still have a voice that sounds like this, so embarrassing. First of all, get flu A. Second of all, get the flu shot. Third of all, grow up. A few people reach out to me and be like, would you ever start a podcast? I just don't have the capacity or like the following or like the money or like you need all this over here to start a podcast. And I think I'm down here below. Like I'm on the hill. I'm kind of like, this is almost a podcast, but it's not going to be on any pod. You cannot find this. What do they say? Like they're always like, you could find this on Apple or Spotify. Let me tell you right now, you can't find this on Apple or Spotify. You can find this on YouTube, and maybe I'll put clips on my Instagram and TikTok, but you will not be finding this. If you go to, I can't do a podcast, but I thought about how I'm always in hotels and I'm always like, I always have a little bit of time. And I was like, what could I do? And I was like, I could film. And that sounds, again, perverted. Like I'm filming in hotels. I don't know what this is going to be. I think I'm going to go every time I am in a new hotel, I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to talk about the hotel. I'm going to talk about things I'm thinking about. And then I'm going to end by answering questions, giving advice. Should I be giving advice? No. I'm 34 and live with my parents and am a stand up comedian. And this is what my voice sounds like. Everything about me screams, don't listen to her. So I went on my Instagram, the app, and I said, do you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, like any life advice? And you guys came through. I have a lot, and I'm going to whip them out on my iPad. iPad, baby. We'll worry about that. Okay. Let's get into where I am. I'm in Edmonton or Edmonton, Canada. And I'm here. We're going to do a show at MacEwan University tonight. I got in last night. I had to take 2 planes, one to Denver from Chicago and one from Denver to Edmonton, 3 hours each. One thing that I had to really unlearn when I became a full-time stand-up is that the airport does not equal airport drink. And I'm saying this realizing I did get one yesterday, but that's because I had 2 flights. I had to learn that I have to learn the difference between traveling for vacation and traveling for work. So when I travel for stand up, I have to like put a protein bar in my bag, and like, oh, I'm shivering saying that. And I have to walk past like the $17 quesadilla and the $17 drinks, and I have to just be like, I'm doing this for work, and I have to get on the plane and get the free snacks and get a Coke Zero because I'm not, I gotta have a little bit of fun because I'm like going to my job, Can't like show up 3 hours early and have 25 mimosas. Like I used 25 mimosas. Honey, you wouldn't be let on the plane. I hope next time I do this, my voice sounds so good and you guys are like, because what if you're like, I like what she's talking about, but I hate how she sounds. Um, California likes to party. So we're in Edmonton. I hate that you guys can see, like, I'm not like a messy girl. I'm actually a very clean girl. But right now, this looks like chaotic. But I think it's because I have sickness. Usually, I think I'd have my water and my chargers. I love Gatorade Zero. This is nasty. We don't need to see that. Gatorade Zero is so good. I just feel like when water won't hit, she hits. This is lidocaine, which is for my throat because it still like hurts a little bit. And my sister-in-law Miranda told me that they use this. They use this for rock stars or metal. Oh, have like heavy metal singers will use this before they go on stage because it basically numbs your throat. So I'm gonna use it tonight before my show. Glug glug glug. It tastes like disgusting. It tastes like disgusting. So if you're the chef that made it, disgusting. But I love the effects. Any other questions? Wait, should we see if there's the Bible in the drawer? I think that should be one of the segments. And when I say segment, I mean just thing I do is check and see if there's a Bible in the drawer. There's not one there. And there's not one there. There are more drawers. Should I look in all the drawers? Okay, hold on. Like you guys are responding. Oh my god, don't look, you six. Six? Okay, let's look at the desk. Hey. Oh, there's like 17,000 drawers. They should call this Drawer City, Canada. Oh my god. I don't know why. There's no Bible. And you know what? But I do like to check the Bibles for money because you ever see when people be like, I leave money in Bibles because if they're looking, then like they're a true believer. I'm just looking. No, I'm a true believer in ka-cha-cha-ching. One thing I have to give a huge shout out to is the toilet in this hotel. Oh, I didn't even say the name. It's the Coast Edmonton Plaza Hotel. And it's in downtown and it's across from the Gentlemen's Club. If that's your kind of thing. I know my people I know my fans are going to the gentleman. Okay. Everyone has been really very, 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 very kind. The thing about this hotel is that they have a heated toilet seats and an insane bidet. The bidet has 4 settings like clean your tush softly, clean your front, and dry. And that to me is like Canada stands for clean coochie booty. Canada says be clean. What if I'm not recording? I actually would love to look. I'm going to do, I think, 3 questions, and I'm going to try to do like one maybe slightly more serious and then a couple like goofy ones. I want to talk about the first one. I got a couple questions about how to start doing stand up. First of all, don't. If that's your dream, do it. If that's your dream, I think it's hard. I think it's. Oh, actually, never thought I would do stand up. I was scared of it. I started doing improv in Chicago and I did that for a while and then in not until 2019 I was like, okay, I love improv but I'm selfish and I want kind of my own stage time. What could I do? So I went to an open mic where a guy made a joke about how he wants to fuck his therapist. And then I said, I don't think this is for me. Did the class at Lincoln Lodge called FemCom. Shout out to Alex Cuman. She was my teacher. And in this class, you write 5 minutes of stand up. and then you're encouraged to like go out and perform it, which I did. And at the time, 5 minutes felt so crazy. Like I was like 5 whole minutes on stage. What? But now, if I went to a show and they were like, you can only do 5 minutes, I'd be like, I got a lot more to say than that. Has to just constantly, you just have to like do it. I hate I want to say you have to just do it, but then it's like full Nike mode. But you have to just like, you have to be about it. My friend Anji and Peter Kim, I said this in my Vulture interview. Vulture Comics to Watch 2023. I'm dead now. I'm basically dead. 2025, I'm dead to them. Um, you can talk about it as much as you want. You could be like, I would love to do stand up. I'm going to be a stand up. But if you're not like going to open mics or doing shows, you ain't a stand up, honey. I think I wasn't thinking I was going to be a stand up. And then all of a sudden I was 1 year into it doing shows constantly. And I was like, I'm a stand up. And it feels hard to, even like right now, I'm shivering saying that. I'm a stand up comedian. I literally stand up on stage and I try to make people laugh. And sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And you have to remember that you're going to bomb and you're going to bomb a lot. And like, I don't know. I think bombing is so important. You have to do it. And in the moment it sucks, but then you get off stage and you're like, damn, just bombed. And everyone in the green room will be like, hell yeah. Like, or me too. Or they'll be like, oh, that sucks. Like I bombed last week. It's like such a bonding thing. And all audiences aren't gonna love you. And it'd be crazy if they did. We all like different things. You know? If everyone loved everything, it'd be like we'd be robots. How do I go from open mics to opening for another comedian, especially living in a small city? Ask them. I would say film yourself doing stand up and get a clip that you're very proud of and DM people and be like, I would love to open for you. Please. I'm a stand up. I'm trying to like go, me and my friend Anji Kim, follow her, the best Anji. We used to DM people constantly. Like we would look at the schedules of shows happening in Chicago and just DM everybody. Did it work? Not a lot, but sometimes it did. And then you open for them, and then they think about you the next time. Um, yeah. If you want more advice on this, let me know. I could do. Next question: what happens if my baby is born on April 1st? This is someone who knows because my birthday is April 1st. And if your baby is born on April 1st, I've got some advice. First of all, April Fools, you have to trick everybody. No matter what gender your baby is, you have to say it's the opposite. And you have to say that they're like, oh, they're 6 pounds, whatever. You have to be like, they were 14 pounds. Rest of their lives, people aren't going to believe it's their birthday. And they're going to play tricks on them. And lastly, you have to know that you're in competition with me for the birthday. I'm a big birthday bitch. I love birthdays and I love my birthday. And if you're like, oh, it's my birthday too, I'm gonna be like, where do you get your cute dresses from? Nuuly. I rent my clothes from Nuuly. I DM'd them and said, can I do a partnership with you? They said, kick rocks. I said, no problem. I will still subscribe to your platform. Also, I have to say that I used to dress horrendously. And then my friend Jack Felker kind of looked at me and said, let's dress a little better. And I was like, heard. If you think that you want to dress better, have a friend, have a friend put a bunch of clothes into a cart for you and then just like start there. That's what Jack did. She did a cart at ASOS for me, put a bunch of stuff in there, and then I would put stuff in there and she would be like, oh, this is cute or this is not cute. And for a long time, I texted her every big event I went to and said, what is this? How's this? This is cute. And now I feel like I'm flying on my own, but it's all because of her to push me off the ledge. We're going to be better at this next time. This has been Maggie on the road. Comment what you want me to do. Comment what you want me to do is insane. But if you have any suggestions, and like and subscribe. That's what they say here, right? And I love you guys. And I feel like I should end with a catchphrase. Maybe we'll test them out. So for now, keep being bad. I don't know.